I'm guessing you mean last decade because this decade started 9 months ago. What is up, guys? It is me, your boy KWIS, and today is a very special video. As you can tell by the title, it is the long awaited, anticipated KWIS Q&A. Over the past few days, you guys have asked questions and I have answers. So how this worked is on Instagram and Twitter, which if you're not following me on, by the way, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Come on. If you're not following me, by the way, do that. On Instagram and Twitter, I had a simple thing up. You could ask questions. You guys ask the questions, and with my handy dandy phone here, I will read the questions and then give you guys the answers that you so desperately desire. So let's get into it. So I'll go through the Twitter questions first, just because no real reason. And first question we have here is, what would be your tag team, excluding Hwoarang, if Tekken 7 had a tag game mode? Akuma and Geese, because just imagine that damage. Like, imagine like 2 forward, 1 down. Oh, it'd be crazy. But no, in all seriousness, if I had to pick a tag team from Tekken 7, I guess the 2 other characters that I kind of have as my side characters now is like Law used to be my proper secondary, so definitely Law, and I guess Steve, because you know I play Steve, I guess, so Law and Steve. And actually no, it'd be Law and Jin, because I think Jin's kind of cool. Next question, if it wasn't for Tekken 7, what fighting game would you be playing? So if it was, I literally had to play a fighting game, probably Dragon Ball FighterZ, because I love Dragon Ball, I love anime, and I don't know, I feel like I'd have fun with that game. I have a lot of friends that play it too, so I feel like I could just fit right into the community. In one word or expression, describe what you think about the quote "yabba dabba doo." That quote means a lot to me. It is everything to me, and it means a lot. But some people won't get it because I guess it's just a bit of a community thing. Top 5 animes so far this year. Oh, this is kind of a hard one because I don't remember what I've watched and I don't remember what's come out this year. So off the bat, wait, did Haikyuu come out this year? I'm gonna look up if Haikyuu. So yeah, Haikyuu did come out. So Haikyuu, the season of Haikyuu this year was really good. God of High School, I'm loving that right now. I guess Tower of God was a bit different. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was that great. But I did enjoy it. I thought it was good. People were overhyping it, but I still had fun. ReZero, yeah, that's 3, right? ReZero, I wasn't counting. ReZero has really been going in this season. Actually, no, that's 4. Haikyuu, God of High School, Tower of God, ReZero. Okay, ReZero, that was 4. ReZero, I've really been enjoying it this season. It's going in. I'm having a great time with it. And I'm gonna say Fire Force because I'm watching it now and it's the only one that comes to mind. But if there's something else that's come out this year that I forgot to mention, let me know in the comment section down below, because I've definitely can't remember what I've been watching this year. Which controller do you use when playing Tekken 7? This one. I use this one. And for those of you who have been like questioning me, because you guys have been like, what do you mean new pad? I used to use this one. This was the pad I did use. The D-pad is absolutely lovely for me, and that's why I'm kind of relearning things on this one. But the reason I had to, as you can see there, stop using it is this broke off, and it legit broke. It didn't just fall off, like it actually broke. So I had to legit switch pads, and it's still a struggle for me, but it's not that deep. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you going when things get rough? Anime titties. If you weren't playing Tekken competitively, what other game franchise do you think you would play at a high level, or would you play at all? So some of you might know this, but I used to, way before I got into Tekken, I was actually very big into 2K. I was very much into the NBA 2K franchise, and that was something I was thinking, I could go pro in this, man. I'm so good. I could do this. So probably 2K if the community wasn't so goddamn toxic. What are your top 5 Tekken characters in terms of design only? Not gonna lie, I really like Zafina's Tekken 7 design. Hate the character, but I think the design, and she has a lot of cool costumes as well. Leroy, without a doubt, I love his design. Hate the character. Armor King, his Tekken 7 redesign is amazing. I think Marduk as well. Those two, their Tekken 7 redesign, absolutely amazing. Shout to whoever designed them. They look great. And I've really drawn a blank. I can't think of their character list and anyone that I think looks really cool, but those four really jump out to me. I kind of like Fak just because I'm really into Baki, so I'll say Fak for now. But if I think of someone later on, I just had to give an answer, right? I don't want this video to run too long. Who wins the Steve versus Hwoarang lore battle? So for those of you who have been fans of the series for a long time, you actually know that Hwoarang is actually one of the more stronger characters lore wise. So I think Hwoarang would absolutely murder Steve. And I think Hwoarang wins the lore battle. Who is your number one rival in Tekken at the moment? I have a few rivals, I guess to say rivals. Probably number one, it will always be Chicken Maru, just because we play so often. That's best friend. I've loved watching him grow and place very well and do well. Start playing the game about the same time as me, so it's just nice to have someone like that to measure yourself against. But I also have to say Super Akuma as well, just because whenever I beat him, it doesn't matter, but whenever he beats me, it happens to be in a tournament, and he happens to be the one that loss that I took to him means I don't get any prize money. There was one time a tournament in London. I beat him in the winner's side, then we met again in losers final. It was 2-2, final round. I was working in a comeback. He was one mix up from death. I did down 3-4, and then he EXDP'd me, and then he won. And then I also didn't get paid because that tournament for some reason only had a top 2 payout, so that was annoying. If you were a superhero or an anime character, what kind of power would you like? I'd probably I think being able to fly is cool, but the thing about flying, people don't think about the logistics and stuff. Would I have to wear a helmet because, will I be eating bugs and stuff as I'm flying and I open my mouth and stuff? Super speed would be cool, but same thing again, would I just accidentally eat bugs? The thing about powers, people don't really think about their logistics and stuff afterwards. I don't know, maybe some telekinesis. I think that'd be really cool. I'm gonna go with telekinesis. What's it like being a top level Hwoarang, and do you use any other characters in tournament? I don't know what it's like being a top level Hwoarang, but I use lore. I've used lore in tournament a few times. I want to learn Hwoarang. What should I focus on as a beginner? I always say learn Hwoarang's combos first, because they help you get to terms with get to grips with what moves can come out of which stance, and where his key moves in each stance are, so get his combos down first, and then just fiddle around with his stances and make sure you know which move comes out of which stance and how to get there and stuff like that. Why Hwoarang? So this is a question that gets asked quite a bit. A lot of people ask me why I main Hwoarang, why Hwoarang. I picked him up in Tekken 3. I must have been 3 years old or something. I just picked him because I thought he looked cool, and that was it. I don't have any existential reason as to how he saved my life, and playing him made me a better person. I just thought he looked cool when I was a kid. That's about it. Cheddar or mozzarella? Serious answer, mozzarella. What hairstyle did you rock before dreads? I actually had plaits, so what Americans would call cornrows. That's what I had before dreads, and then I also had an afro from time to time. And no, I'm not sharing any pictures. How hard was it for you to get into Tekken? It depends what you mean by that question. In terms of just being a competitive player and going to tournaments or whatever, that's easy as hell. If you have a scene, if there's a tournament around you, you just pay your entrance fee, get in, and you're competing. But I guess keeping that drive to compete and just getting to grips with the game and learning the game, that's where things get hard, because Tekken is one huge knowledge check, and it definitely takes some time. I suppose last year, 2019, so I've been playing the game since it came out, 2017, I think, 2017, 2016, someone correct me. And I only really became good at the game last year, 2019, right? That was when I started traveling internationally and placing in tournaments, top 16s, top 8s. So it'll take a while, but for different people it depends, right? Some people pick up things faster. Just depends on who you are as a person, I guess. Top 5 rappers. So I'm gonna take take this personally. I'm not gonna speak from like a subjective, like their flow, their skill, but for me personally, my top 5, we gotta say Kendrick, J. Cole, Lil Uzi, I'm gonna say everyone in Flatbush Zombies. I think they all count as one rapper to me, and JID. I think that's my top 5, but like that's a personal thing, right? I'm not going to argue about their flow, lyrical miracle ability. That's not for me to talk about. For me, that's my top 5 personal. What would your main be if it's not Hwoarang? I guess this question has 2 answers. For one, so if we're in a situation now where Hwoarang was just to get like deleted from the game and he's already been there, it would probably be Law. I think I'd go over to Law. But if like Hwoarang was never in the game and I'd picked up Tekken from the beginning, like with another character, it'd actually probably be Jin. Because he was like, when I started mashing in Tekken 3, like he was the other character I used to just mash around with. So probably Jin if like Hwoarang was never there, but Law if I had to just completely pick someone else new off for it. What sports have you played? So like in school and PE and stuff, like I played like, I don't know, I just did everything really. I was kind of good at like the really like obscure sports like badminton and volleyball. Like I was kind of good at those that no one else is really good at. But the one I actually played, I guess seriously, was rugby. I picked up when I was like 13 and I kept playing all the way up to my last year of uni. Unfortunately, I had to stop because I almost dislocated both of my shoulders playing the game. And then I kind of just had a break from the game and then I just never really went back, you know? So yeah, watch your shoulders, kids. Who is your favorite Hwoarang player? Probably Rest. I think most likely Rest. Like I love watching his Hwoarang. The innovation and just the raw fundamental skill. I love watching Rest Hwoarangs. It's gotta be Rest. How long have you had dreads for? 4 years, I think. Between 3 to 5 years, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's been a number of years. They just appeared on my head one day and here we are now. So I think that basically wraps up most of the Twitter questions. I don't think I got to all of them. A lot of them were repeat questions. I didn't bother like keeping you know, having to hear the same stuff over and over again. So let's go over to the Instagram questions. What are your other hobbies aside from gaming? Probably murder. What do you do when you feel like you've hit a wall and can't improve? I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've ever been in a space where like, damn, I don't know what to do to improve. But if it was me and I felt like I was hitting that, I'd probably like do something. I don't know, I'd pick up a new character or something. Like I'd try something new. I'd try something different. I'd work on a specific fundamental game, a part of my game that I knew was lacking. Like I feel like those just do something to keep the game fresh and keep your mind loose and you know just make sure you're still enjoying the game, I think, and just try and get creative with the ways you do enjoy the game, and you know just look for things to help you, you know, play with a friend, get them to give you advice, stuff like that. Like there's lots you can do. What's your 2 favorite video games of the decade? One fighting, one other genre. I'm guessing you mean last decade because this decade started 9 months ago. But if I had to say, I'm gonna do 2. I'm not gonna do one fighting game because I don't really play many fighting games. Like Tekken's the one I really play. Other than that, I don't really play fighting games. So if I had to pick 2, probably God of War and Persona 5. The PS4 God of War. Because those are just the games that really, actually no, I'm gonna take out God of War. I'm gonna say The Witcher 3 instead, because those games made me invest a lot of myself. And yeah, The Witcher 3 over God of War, because that game just really, I was immersed. Seriously, I couldn't be pulled away. Same thing with Persona 5, I could not be pulled away. Do you speak another language besides English? Je parle petit français. POV tutorial Just Frame Scaraka on DS4 pad? That's not a question. Post that tutorial Just Frame Scaraka on your channel YouTube. I don't think you get how this works. Would you rather give all characters a one-time use pimp cane type move or rage art cancel, and why? I think you'd have to go with like the one-time pimp cane style move, because I just feel like, imagine how wacky things could get. Like, I don't know, Marduk just pulls in, you know, the truck he throws in the intro, he pulls that out and just smashes you with it. You know, Huaring just gets on his bike and runs you over. Like, I think just how inventive and wacky that could get, I think that'd be great. Obviously keep it in like, you know, arcade mode and treasure battle and stuff like that, and you know, maybe just like keep it out of tournaments, right? But I think it'd be really cool to have. What is your message to Pakistani fans? I am from Pakistan, big fan. I didn't know I had fans. I didn't know I had fans in Pakistan, but hello. I hope you're all doing well. You guys are great at Tekken. Tell Arslan I said hi. How are you so good with the ladies? You just gotta be born with it. You know, when you're like me, I mean, you just gotta be born with that. I just think that's, sorry, I can't help you with that one. Not a question, but you're the best. Thank you. Did you ever do A levels, go to uni? Yeah, I did both A levels, and then I did go to university as well. And university was an experience for me, I guess. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it was a complete waste of time, because I did start streaming while in uni, and now, you know, that's blown up for me quite nicely. But I mean, for those of you who don't know, I did a theater degree. I'm an actor, and I guess I don't really use that degree at all. I mean, I do actually really want to get into voice acting. This was something I say quite a bit. I do really want to get into voice acting. I have no idea how to do it. I have no idea where to begin. I think I really love that stuff, and I do want to get involved, and you know, it actually helped me use my degree. And I don't know, I'd love to just be like, I don't know, imagine me as an anime character, right? Like, you've got K-Wiz behind the mic as an anime character and stuff. Like, I think it'd be so cool. Or in a game, I'd love to be in a game, but like not just as like listen, if I got any connects that can set this up, I'd love to be a voice actor. I have no idea how to start. And I guess this hasn't been a question, but if I wasn't just going to be like, if I wasn't being a content creator and I wanted to pursue a career in like the internet space, or just like the online space, or like the gaming space, like voice actor would be like #1 on my list. So let's make this happen. Let's do it. We're making this happen. K-Wiz voice actor 2021. I will have a voice acting role. I'm speaking this into existence now. I will have a voice acting role at some point by the end of 2021. Let's make it happen. What was your first tournament? My first ever tournament was District G War, the first ever one for Tekken 7. It was like one of the first Tekken 7 tournaments post-release in the UK. I went to it. You know, I'd never been to a tournament before. You know, I met people like King J and like Haroon and Kane and Trench, who've been doing this for a while. I was like, yo, I walked in confident as hell. I was like, you know, I'm gonna be beating people. You know, people, they're not ready for me. I'm gonna be like doing whatever. I went like 2-2 or some shit. But yeah, like, it was definitely a fun experience. So for those of you who have never gone to your first tournament, yeah, just do it. I mean, not right now, we're in COVID, but when, you know, this all goes away in 2023, make sure you definitely go to a tournament. Like, it's a lovely experience, trust me, 100%. How you doing? I'm all right. And that actually brings us to the end of the Q&A video. I hope it didn't end up being too long, but you guys know me, I can talk to save the world. And I hope I answered all of your questions in a satisfactory manner. I would love to do another Q&A like this in the future. One, I don't know, maybe when we hit 20k subscribers, you know, the next K-Wiz Q&A, there'll be more new people rolling through that want to know things about me, lovely little world K-Wiz. So thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all for the support on all of the content recently. As I am talking right now, we're less than 100 away from 10k subscribers, but we may have well passed it by the time this video has released. So thank you all for that. That really, 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 really does mean a lot. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.